All right, ladies and gentlemen, introducing you to this bout on our card. It is brought to you proudly with thanks to Confidential Tax and Business Service. This one in the super lightweight division. Introducing to you first, standing across in the blue corner. From Sydney, trained out of the MMA FFT gym. Weighing in officially 74.15 kilos. 1 fight for 1 win. Makes a noise. This is James Betpeara. And his opponent standing across in the red corner. Weighed in officially 74.35 kilos. Travels to us tonight from Townsville, trained out of the Courage Training Centre on debut. Makes a noise. This is Sebastian Wood. Referee, third man in the middle, Mr. Phil Cassidy.
This bout brought to you by Confidential Tax and Business Services. See the team at CTBS for all tax, finance and business accounting and advice. Head to ctbs.net.au for more information on how CTBS can help your business. And immediately we're straight into it.
Looked like maybe a little slip there from Betpeara.
Betpeara making no mistake about how he wants this fight to go. Grappling up against the cage, and it was interesting to see the big smile on Wood's face leading into this matchup, and that's not too different from the boys at Courage Training Centre. It's almost like before they fight, they walk out with a smile on their face. It's like they've asked a girl out and she said yes. But this is just their thing. This is just what Coach Ian Bone ingrains into these guys. This is what we train for. Might as well be happy about it. Beautiful. Woods being able to turn the steering wheel and get Betpeara against the cage, lands some dirty boxing. Hits the thigh, especially when they're turning out defending, trying to use their hips to turn you out. It actually exposes that inner leg, and that knee is huge. It hurts so bad. The boys jockeying for position. Double unders for Betpeara. And he uses them. He drags Wood down to the mat.
Yeah, great use of the double underhooks there. That was an awesome takedown.
Postures up. Woods uses it. Gives up the body lock, but he makes his way back to his feet. See if he can break that lock. Looks very composed, as does Betpeara. He knows what he wants to do before he does it.
Yeah, Betpeara, he has the Thai tattoos. He's got the Thai boxing shorts on. Quite a cunning ruse to come into the cage and then grapple immediately.
He got those tattoos just to psych out Woods. Is that what you're trying to say? And then he comes out with just some fantastic wrestling.
Well, he fooled me.
Oh, and another huge one.
Nice.
He reverses the position, takes it away from the cage. From trying to break him down one side, twists and takes him the other. I love the work rate from both guys. Woods not giving up on anything, being able to get back to his feet. Betpeara just knowing what he wants and getting after it. It's so much of fighting is that. If you know where you want the fight, you know how to get there, just go.
Yeah, I agree, absolutely. Betpeara definitely looks like he's got a bit of a clear system in his head of how he wants to approach the wrestle, and he's doing a good job implementing it.
Woods by no means giving up. I'd say 90% of this round, these guys' foreheads have just been grinding into each other, whether it's on the ground or it is on the feet. Maybe the first, open strike thrown.
Yeah.
Great round from both guys. Very evenly matched. Fantastic grappling from Betpeara, but you could just see how Woods is not disheveled at all. Physically, even mentally, you can tell that he's just still in it. It was a very hard round, a hard-fought round for both of these guys.
Yeah, Woods still looking really composed. If I'm in Woods' corner, I'm probably telling him to try and utilize that whizzer kick, Uchimata, because they spend a lot of time there with Betpeara working with that underhook. And you can get caught there if you don't know how to off-balance your partner.
Yeah, absolutely. It was like one underhook minimum for Betpeara. He wanted that constantly, even having the double underhooks sometimes. It's a position that you can't be stagnant in because bad things are going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like we saw, right? You pummel double underhooks, and then you get taken down.
Betpeara just loving it. As we head into round 2. Touch of gloves to the boys. Betpeara now trying to open up. 2 power side attacks. Wood checks that kick. And again, Betpeara just showing that those tattoos are for real. Wow, goes downstairs for the leg kick, throws that right hand. As soon as he gets him thinking about the strike, and he just dives on the legs.
Yeah, that was awesome. He's very unpredictable. He continues to surprise me.
And the way he was throwing those strikes, I mean, was super composed. He wasn't throwing too much into it, but he absolutely had bad intentions.
Yeah, for sure. There's a very dangerous position now for Sebastian Woods because if his hand gets trapped behind his back, we see this all the time now. It's extremely hard to get out. Same problem here. If his legs get trapped, if they get wedged around the legs of Betpeara, yeah, nice. It's very hard to stand back up now. You can't put your feet on the floor, you can't use your legs, and you can't hip escape.
You can see, it's very difficult for you guys to see at home, but the hand of Betpeara is just laced. You can see it there. It's around the back. And to your point, Jaden, if he can get that hand under the back in that handcuff, this is a horrible position. With the legs triangle, with that handcuff on, he doesn't even need it. He's just reverted back to the head control, that head post and the underhook.
Yeah, that triangle around the legs, it's going to be a huge problem for Sebastian Woods, especially while they don't look too sweaty yet. They look pretty dry, and it can be very hard to get your legs out of that position.
You can see Betpeara almost with the ability to creep up there, but why would you?
Yeah, he's got that arm trap now.
Yeah, you can see the handcuff now. Woods almost one option just to turn over or eat punches. And he's eating punches as he turns over.
Yeah, it really is one of the ultimate dilemma attacks in MMA because there's no way out. You just have to get smoked no matter which way you go. Looks like Woods opted to have his back taken instead of keep getting hit.
I don't blame him at all. Like, still a dominant position for Betpeara, but nowhere near as bad. You can't get any of those same punches off if you're Betpeara, and technically Betpeara is on the bottom now. Still a good position to be. Absolutely a position where he can sink in a submission. Woods all over it, but definitely better than being cracked and having that handcuff and your legs triangled. Crushing the jaw. So uncomfortable. You can see the veins popping out of the head of Woods. He's grinning and bearing it. You can see him just trying to release any of this pressure on his head.
It can be so hard to pummel that choke in and get your hands in there in these MMA gloves. They don't look big, but when you're trying to lock the strangle, it feels like 2 bricks attached to your hands.
Another great round from Betpeara. Woods being on the receiving end of a lot of it just goes, good job. They bred him differently in Townsville. If you're Betpeara, it just looked like he had everything that he wanted in that round. His striking was fantastic when he got Woods down and he got into a dominant position. That was huge. It was just all attack. Once it was on the ground, yet again, it was all attack.
Yeah, kind of the same story as our last few fights. It's starting to look a little bit one-sided at this point, so I'm interested to see what Sebastian Woods tries to make happen in the final round.
And you can't put it down to like matchmaking or anything like that. It's literally the guy sees something in the first round and he takes off. He sees a path to victory and he goes to work and it just cracks that thing wide open. Big shot. As Betpeara was shooting, thinks nothing of it and continues the exact same plan that he had, and that was to get Woods up against the cage, if not get him down. Woods been super heavy on that overhook.
Yeah, his corner's calling out for it. I believe they're calling for a knee, if I can hear correctly.
fact they're asking for that weight on that overhook just goes to show the corner knows exactly what's going on. It's what we were talking about earlier. The story for Betpeara has just been dominant with that underhook. So being able to get Woods to address it early and often is definitely going to work in his favour. Betpeara abandons it, but still drops down into the legs, trying to pull the hips out. Woods just doing everything to stay upright. Oh, and Betpeara finally getting him down.
Yeah, great work by Betpeara. It's definitely the most high percentage takedown against the fence is the locked hands double leg, and once the legs come together like that, it's almost impossible to stop.
Betpeara just not giving up. Woods digging in that underhook almost. Finally gets himself into a dominant position, able to turn Betpeara around. Let's see what he can do from here, because it's going to have to be pretty significant with a minute on the clock left. Both corners very vocal, and understandably so. Woods able to break him down, if not momentarily. Fingers in the cage for Betpeara.
Yeah, great work by Sebastian Woods to kind of turn it around. It's just a question of, does he have enough time now to try and claw the fight back, which I don't think he does, but he's doing great work now.
Yeah, it's going to have to be something pretty spectacular with 15 seconds left, and looks like he's capable of it. Betpeara just noticing that and choosing to grapple again. Eliminate that space and eliminate the ability for Woods to be able to throw anything significant to take the fight away. Woo! That was really good. That was a fantastic showing from Betpeara. Woods just showing the heart of a lion, never gave up. Especially in the face of grappling. I mean, you can be in a striking fight, your adrenaline goes, you can get pieced up. There's something debilitating about being out-grappled, especially from a guy who knows what he wants and he knows how to get it, like Betpeara. We just saw it then with the double leg takedown. We saw him landing these shots very, very close, within clinching range.
Yeah, props to Sebastian Woods. He really never took his foot off the gas. He was working to try and recover position the entire fight.
Looking like Betpeara could go again. He's asking us how that was. Good. Seems very confident in himself and for great reason. Both the boys showing a bit of personality with that MMA FFT flag over Betpeara. Coach Ian Bone handing his vest over to Sebastian Woods. Both fighters doing their gym proud as we hand it over to James O'Shea for the official decision.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for both of our fighters. Again, another fantastic bout. This one brought to you thanks to Confidential Tax and Business Service. We go to the judges' scorecards. And the judges scored this contest 29-28, 29-28 and 30-27, all to your winner by unanimous decision. And it goes to the blue corner, James Betpeara.